Hey guys, it's Dana. Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing another Amazon favorites video. This time we're talking all about kitchen gadgets. I absolutely love filming these Amazon videos because I purchase so much from Amazon, and some I love, some I don't. So I'm just here to share with you some of our favorites that we've been loving, specifically, like I said, kitchen gadgets today. Are they a necessity? No. They're definitely not a necessity, but do they make life fun or a little easier? Yes, absolutely. So that's why I'm just here to share them with you today. I will have everything linked down in the description box, so you can click on each individual item if you're interested in looking at it a little better or purchasing those items. So before I get started, I just wanted to say, if you are new here, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification so you can be notified anytime I upload a new video, and follow me over on Instagram at decoratingwithdana. So without further ado, let's get started with these Amazon kitchen gadget favorites. Okay, so the first one I'm going to share is this HyperChiller. So it is frozen, that's why it looks all frosted. So this is perfect for instantly freezing coffee or wine or any kind of beverage that you want to freeze. So it has a technology that you unscrew the outer part, you fill it with water, you put the inner part in, and then you put it upright in your freezer. And then I brew my coffee directly in here. There's nothing worse than brewing like a hot Keurig coffee over ice, and then it's just iced or watered down iced coffee. This has a technology that it instantly cools off your coffee. So I brew it directly in here. I swirl it around a few times and let it just really sit in there and get nice and cold. And then I use the pour spout and pour it directly into my coffee cup with ice, and then then it's cold coffee going over your ice, so it's not watering it down, melting so quickly. So I love this thing. They have different colors, so I will have this linked down below. Okay, so the next thing that I have are these Margarita Freeze cooling cups. These are also just came from the freezer. That's why they look frosty like they do. So these things are awesome. The technology comes from like a gel cooling that's on the inner liner of this cup. So you put them in your freezer to freeze upside down for at least 2 hours or longer, but minimum of 2 hours. Then you make your margarita or any kind of frozen drink. I like margaritas, but I like making other frozen slushy type of drinks also. And you put them in here, and basically the heat from your hand doesn't cool off doesn't warm up, or melt your drink as quickly. So then you can handle your mug. It stays nice and frosty and cool. And if it's a slushy type of drink, it stays nice and cold for a long time, so you can finish your drink and have it still be, again, like a slushy cold drink. So these are awesome. They do have other type of drink cups. Also, they even have ice cream cups and everything. So like I said, but this, you know what? You could put ice cream in this. You could put any kind of drink. You could put lemonade in this or whatever you want. It just stays nice and cold. So again, you store them in the freezer upside down. That gives the gel a chance to disperse throughout the cup, and then you just pull them out right when you make your drink and serve it just like this. Hand wash them, put them back in your freezer, and they're ready to go for the next. Okay, so the next thing I don't actually physically have right here, it's a little bulky to try to hold up, but I will pop in a picture, is this Yonanas healthy ice cream maker. We love this thing. So we have seen it displayed on the Today Show as far as like these cool new kind of gadgets that you can have. So it's just a way to make a healthier type of ice cream. We take frozen bananas and frozen strawberries, and you can add whatever fruit you want. That just happens to be our favorite. We add some blueberries to it, frozen blueberries also, and you just feed it through, and it comes out in the yummiest, creamiest ice cream consistency. Like, you literally, my husband is like an ice cream lover. Like, he absolutely loves ice cream, but even for him, this kind of a little bit cures the craving for ice cream. I mean, of course, it's not like having a big thing of mint chocolate chip, but it has that same creamy texture and consistency that ice cream has, but you know that you are having something so much healthier. So it's kind of like after dinner, you get that sweet tooth, you just go make this and you honestly feel like you are having an ice cream dessert, but you know it's so much healthier for you. So we absolutely love this thing. It's become a regular, you know, at least a few times a week, we will usually make a Yonanas ice cream and we love it. Now there are different recipes. It comes with a whole recipe book. You can make just all different types of things. I think people have added even like chocolate and stuff in there and somehow made it like a chocolate banana chip kind of ice cream. So we love it. I will have that linked down below. Okay, the next thing that just makes everything so much easier. So you are at your counter and you are chopping your vegetables, your whatever, and you have the waste. This hangs right on like maybe the inside cabinet or the drawer right below your countertop. So your countertop usually comes over and you can just wipe all your scraps in here and then you can just go dump it. You could put a little like trash bag type of thing in here also if you want. And then it's just plastic and you can dump it and store it away for when you're ready to use it. If you use a plastic bag, take the plastic bag out, dump it, store this away. If you don't use a plastic bag, it's an easy plastic thing to just rinse out, clean out, and then put it away or leave it out, really whatever you want to do. But we love this thing and it again just makes cleanup a little bit easier. Okay, so the next thing that I got was this chop to pot cutting board. This thing is so cool. So you can lay it down like a regular cutting board, chop your vegetables or whatever that you're cooking, and then go over to your pan. You go like this, you kind of just squeeze it at the handle and it cups it closed and you can dump it right into your pot. It is just the coolest thing. You don't have to scoop everything out, carry it over to your pot or use something else to get it over there. You literally just carry the cutting board over there. This is a decent size. They have other sizes also, but this size seems to work out great. I'm chopping onions, I'm making a soup or something, chop them, squeeze it, bring it over to your pan, dump it right back in, and then go over and continue to chop and dump whatever you need to into your pot. So this has been a really cool, like none of these are most of these are not super expensive. And yeah, so I think it just cleans up nicely and it's easy to use. So the next thing I have are these set of the plastic utensils, not the plastic, like the silicone utensils. And I love the color of these, but they just come with everything you need. I like that they have like the skinny bottoms. They're easy to hold. They have wood at the bottom. They fit nicely in my utensil crock next to my stove. And this is what I pretty much use besides wooden spoons to cook everything because my pots are non-stick and I don't want to harm the finish of my pots and pans. So these were a great deal. Comes with all of this. So I will have and different colors also. There's definitely a lot of different colors. I just like this kind of taupey color, but there's, I think, pink and red and all different types of colors. So I will have those linked down below. All right, so the next one is a relatively new purchase, but I love these things. They're super easy. I already know that I love these. I mean, I have been using them. And they are just to they're kind of these like felt type materials. You put them between your pots and pans if you're stacking them, therefore the finish, especially if they are non-stick or something, doesn't harm the bottom of one pan, doesn't harm the finish of your other pan. They have different sizes, so it comes with all of this really big size and then these smaller sizes. And these are just perfect. I mean, it comes with a lot for very inexpensive. You can use either side to line your pots and pans with, and it just keeps the finish nice and protected. Okay, so this next thing is really just super easy. So this is just a little kind of strainer that hooks right to the side of your pot. So if you are boiling vegetables or pasta or something like that, it just has these silicone clips right to the edge, and you can just go ahead and dump. You don't need to have a separate strainer or colander. You can just go ahead and dump out the hot water, and it strains it so that your vegetables or pasta or whatever stay in the pot. And you know, you can easily strain out the water, take this off, rinse this off, and put it away. Just a lot easier than, you know, dumping it in the sink and everything into a strainer. So this is the gray color. I think that there are other colors, but again, I will have this linked, and it does fit various size pots. It fits my Dutch oven all the way down to like my smaller saucepan type of pots. So it's just like a silicone material, and it's just made everything a little easier. Okay, the next thing, these are just actually really cute, but and that is this set of 3 bowl covers. So these are just great if you're setting out chips or something at a party and you don't want the flies or anything to get in it, or you're transporting it over to somebody else's house, or you are making like a bread dough or something, and you have to cover it and it has to rise for a few hours. These work out perfect for just covering them. They look really cute, especially like I said, if you are having a party and you just want to keep food protected from flies and whatever. These are super cute. They have different patterns. This is like kind of the farmhouse, like bluish color pattern. I just liked these. The other set I think was all buffalo check, but I really like this pattern the best. But they're just really cute to put out and display, and yet keep your food protected from flies and just keep it a little fresher. Okay, so the next item is just this onion slicer. It's again not necessary, but you literally cut your onion in half, you peel your onion and everything, pierce it, and then you can just slice in between each one of these little tines, and it gives you a perfectly sliced onion. You can use this with apples or anything else just to make perfect little apple slices. So again, not a necessity, but just a cute little gadget to have that makes it a little easier. Say you're having a party and you're serving burgers and you want to set out tomatoes and onions and you want them to be a little bit more evenly sliced. This just helps you do it. It holds it in place so your fingers are protected and you can just slice. Okay, so the next item is called, and the little name is the Amazing Melon Cutter. This thing is so cool. So you literally just guide it along your watermelon, and it makes these perfectly cubed little pieces of watermelon. It's just a fun little gadget, makes it go a lot faster, and yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say about it, but that it's just a fun little way to cut your watermelon, and it makes it display and look a lot nicer than, you know, everything's nice and even. And then it did also come with this little watermelon baller also. I think there was only like a red and a pink, so that's why I went for the pink. Otherwise, I would have probably gone for a more neutral color, but it's fine. I don't keep it out, so we love this thing. It's just makes it a lot easier to cut your watermelon. Okay, so the next thing is just this Kohler kitchen squeegee and brush. So you can use this on your countertops to brush off any crumbs, and you can brush them right into that little trash can and clean off your countertops. If you have water spills, it has a squeegee side. You could squeegee it right off or squeegee it right into your sink to clean everything. And then it just can hook right to the edge of your sink and just hang there. And yeah, it just makes cleanup a little bit easier. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about it, but it does work great. And again, like I said, it just makes it a little easier and a little more fun. Okay, so the very last thing I have, and I think it came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 of these, are these little kitchen baggy, like plastic bag holders. So you literally hook your Ziploc bag on here and you can line them up. Say you are doing food prep and you want to fill plastic bags with various vegetables or fruits or whatever to food prep for the week for, you know, somebody to take for lunches or your kids' lunches or whatever. You can literally put the plastic bags in here. It holds them open for you. You put the food in there and seal up the bag and you're good to go. Again, just makes it easier. It makes everything move just a little bit faster. If it's early in the morning and you are packing your kids' lunch or your husband's lunch or your spouse's lunch or whatever, it just makes it a lot easier, like I said, or if you're food prepping for the week, or say you are, like sometimes we'll pre-chop onions and put them into containers to have them ready for recipes throughout the week. You can just get this all ready, prep, put them in, zip them closed, and put them away. Okay, you guys, that is going to wrap up today's Amazon kitchen gadget favorites video. Give me a thumbs up if you like this type of video and you like to hear some reviews of things that I love. If you have any cool gadgets that you have or you want me to try out, let me know, because I'm always looking for new ones to try to see if they work and make my life a little bit easier. So if you see any and you want me to test it out for you, or if you recently got one that you love, let me know. It doesn't necessarily have to be kitchen, because I do this for home decor. I do all kinds of stuff. So I would love to hear some of your favorites down in the comments down below, and I'm gonna look into them, and you know, I may purchase those and try them out and test them out for you also. So again, if you're new, I would love it if you subscribe and follow me on Instagram at decoratewithdana. I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.